Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. Today I take you through how to make okra soup with a little twist. And okra soup is let me say, it's a general soup, but a Nigerian delicacy which is cooked in most, especially not the southern part of Nigeria and other parts of the country also. So I will start by washing my okra. I'm going to wash this okra thoroughly. You have to use salt to wash your okra in order to remove some bacteria. Salt is antibacterial in nature. So after washing, I'm going to cut to little tiny sizes. I slice this one and I'm going to blend the other remaining um portion. So after slicing, I blended this quantity, and because I said I'm going to have a twist on the process, and this is what I'm trying to do. So I blended, and then we'll continue with the soup. So first of all, I have to cook my meat. Cook your meat properly and use enough spices to spice it. As you can see, I use more of bones, which I'm going to add some meat on it. But at the process of cooking, I'm going to add the meat I'm using, but because I'm using enough bone, so I'm going to cook the bone first before we continue. So I added 4 cubes of seasoning cube, pepper and onions. Then I went in with water, enough water to cook the meat. So as you can see, the meat is well cooked now. So I will now go in with the fresh meat at this juncture. I went in with the fresh meat and allow it to continue cooking. So I stirred it properly to allow the fresh meat to go down the pot. Then after that, I covered it and I'll let it cook. So finally the meat is cooked. I have to bring it and set aside. So I'm using fresh tomatoes and peppers to cook this okra. Like I said, I'm going to have a twist on the way. So fresh tomatoes, peppers and onions, blend it and set it aside. Now that the meat is properly cooked, I have to turn it into another bowl because I want to use this particular pot to prepare my soup. So what I'm going to do is I just wash the pot now. I'll first of all preheat the oil, add some onions, then go in with the already blended onions, pepper and tomatoes and give it a good stir. So you have to stir it until it is properly fried. As you can see, it is already proper. There's no more water left on it. Then I'll go in with the meat sauce. As you can see, I'm turning in the meat sauce now and give it a good mix also so that it will mix properly. So after that, I started going in with the meat without bones, or even the one that has little bones on it. I'm going to add everything, but that will be later. So I went in with the meat, followed by the ogbono. So this ogbono, I've already melted it with oil, mix everything properly, just and set it aside until when it's time to introduce it. So I introduced the already mixed oil and ogbono. The reason why I mix the two is just to prevent lumps. So you cover it and let it cook. So while that is cooking, I blended my okpeye and crayfish. The secret behind ogbono and okra soup is okpeye. So always endeavor to add this to your okra soup. So after that, I added it. As you can see, the camera did not capture it. I've blended and added it, and then you can see added some water to lighten the soup because it's already thick. So after that, I went in with the grated okra and mixed it properly into the soup and gave it a good stir. So after that, lastly I added the sliced okra. As you can see, our soup is about to get ready. So I added 1 cube of seasoning cube just for to bring up the taste a little. You can decide to jump that if your soup is already giving you that taste you did so desire. So finally, you go in with the bones, or if you are using bones, I'm not using, you are so free. So I wanted not to add this bones, but I said let me just add it. Let's just finish the bones today before I put the soup into the fridge. So at the end, we stirred everything and voila, our soup is ready, guys. So this is another method you can cook your okra soup. Instead of cooking or using that same method you have been using since, you can try to do something different. You can also enjoy it with rice. Yes, you can enjoy with your, after all there's tomato on it. Which what's the difference? So guys, our soup is ready. Thank you for watching, for staying tuned on my channel. Thank you for stopping by. See you in my next video. Bye.